Welcome to another edition of East LA Sports Scene Productions of the High School Game of the Week. Week number 3 is Torres hosting Belmont. Torres has come home after a quick road trip to Hollywood, and this is their third game here. Second at home. The kickoff, there it is, and off we go. Belmont in white, kicking off to Torres. We'll get the lineups here for you in just a moment. And East LA Sports Scene. East LA Sports Scenes Productions would like to announce a special game theme for tonight on September 8th, 2017. Let's give our support to the families, high school football players, programs, and the victims of Hurricanes Harvey out of Houston, Texas, and Hurricane Irma in Miami, Florida. Let's all hope and pray for a speedy recovery for a return to their normal school, work, and family lives. And we will do all we can here on behalf of East LA Sports Scene Productions, and of course, LA City Schools, to see if there will be a movement here to help those victims who are in need, fellow American citizens and residents. Okay, first snap of the game, and it's a pass from Rivas, and it was over on a slant pattern intended for number 9, Gonzalez. Mario, we're going to get you the starting lineups here for the Torres Toros. And at quarterback, Brandon Rivas, number 3. Number 7, the running back, the All-American candidate, All-City Selection, All-State CIF, Taekwon Gilmore. Number 42, fullback, Jalen Williams. Number 1, Efren Vargas. Number 2, receiver, Andrew Morales. Number 11, Antonio Greer. There's a rollout. Rivas is in trouble. Sends it out. Oh, on the sideline. Incomplete. So 2 passes in a row here as Coach Burnley comes out with his offense, showing pass instead of the run. And of course, there will be plenty of time to see Taekwon Gilmore display his exceptional running skills. Okay, 3rd and 10 from the 20. Continuing with the starting lineup. Left tackle, Heriberto Cepeda, number 52. Left guard is Steven Ledesma, number 75. The center, Sebastian Mayorga, he's number 76. Right guard is Jesse Hernandez, 74. And right tackle, Deontay Leon. Pass going downfield, looking for Greer. Got it at the 42. Looks like it's complete. Big play. So 3 passes in a row. And of course, Coach Burnley's offensive schemes are going to be very, very important tonight. As we come to you here right from the 50-yard line at Torres High School. Rico Cabrera Jr., Rico Cabrera Sr. doing the play-by-play. And with our associate Eric Sarney on the sidelines, he'll be doing some sideline work and some photos. So complete package again from East LA Sports Scene, bringing you the best in high school sports. Man in motion is Vargas. Oh, out of the shotgun is Gilmore. Gilmore, look out. Running out of the pocket, looking for a block. He's going to 40, breaks a tackle, 50. Oh, and then 71 lowers the head down there, knock him out of bounds, but give him credit. That was Miguel Almada who tackled him, but Gilmore, with his instincts, knowing what to do, just put the shoulder and the helmet down and continue to roll for another 5 more yards. Big first down here.
He's inside, but
okay.
He's right now, but he's going to be right next to you.
2 first downs in a row. Well, the first down from the last series and last drive. Now here's the second one from the, let's call it the 43. Handoff to Gilmore, off right tackle. Ah, nice effort there. He's going to pick up about 8 yards on the carry. Let's try to get you some numbers here for Belmont. Number 52 is Brian Serrano. Number 7 in there is Angel Linares. Number 71 is Miguel Almada. We called him on that tackle. Those are going to be some of the players in the front line. 56 is in there in the front 4, Angel Gaona. Flanked out here to the far left is Efren Vargas, number 1. In the slot on the right side is Greer. He's in motion. Handoff. Jalen Williams has it blasting forward. Got a block at the 30, down to the 25, and then out of bounds. Good belly series there on that play. Coach Burnley now feeling much comfortable with the field starting to be in his favor as they continue with the drive here. The Drive started at the own 20-yard line, and we're now at 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first quarter, just underway here. Williams along with Gilmore. Two backfield here. Rivas pitches to Gilmore. It's going to try a sweep. Inside cut. Another inside. Oh, look out. Left, right, left. Inside for the touchdown. Whoa, there he is on the board right away. And Torres is very excited about that. Line of scrimmage was a 24-yard line. And TQ, as he's affectionately known, goes in for his first score. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we go. Check that out. There's a flag on the play. Oh, they're going to call holding. Holding in the pile. Oh, my goodness. 3 touchdowns in 2 games nullified by penalties. Oh, my goodness. So, okay, we're going to nullify that touchdown. And it's probably going to make Taekwon's adrenaline pump even more now. He's going to want some payback on that. This time Gilmore is in the shotgun. Looks like the Wildcat. Fake handoff. He's going to keep it going left. He's going to have to shake some tackles. He's going to go and change directions. Still on his feet. Still there he is doing his dance right in front of us. And he's going forward down to about the, let's call it the 35-yard line. More flags come out. And sometimes that's the case where the runner is still on his feet 5 seconds into the play and looking afield for more, we'll call it openings, and maybe the blockers don't have the angles. And that might have been the case. Could have been a clip. It could have been an illegal block or a blindside block. We'll see what the referee's going to call here. Let's keep our eyes on the white hat. There he is in front of us. There it is. Looks like it's an illegal block in the back. And then, of course, we'll go against the Toros.
First is still first.
That's just part of having a tremendous running back on your team, is you never know what he's going to do. He's able to get out of danger and miss so many tackles. And the referees, just all they have to do on those types of plays is watch the linemen. So here we go, with 9:30 left, there's going to be a timeout called on the field. We'll be back with more VCLA Sports Scene productions of the high school game of the week, Friday Night Lights here at Torres High School. Okay, coming back here after the timeout, Coach Burnley wanted to talk things over with his team. September 18th, and a beautiful night here in East Los Angeles, California, the home of the Torres Toros, the Bulls. Brandon Rivas dropping back, throws a flare. Oh, it was intended here for Williams, and just had one hand on it. It's incomplete. It's going to bring up, let's call it second down. Ball's been placed and marked at the 50-yard line. And we were correct and stand by what the referee did on his signal there, with the hand going straight out. Illegal block in the back, and that was a penalty against the Toros. Okay, players coming in for Torres. Let's see who comes out here for a breather. Vargas is out. Okay. Taekwon Gilmore splits as a receiver out to the right. And Leon, Chris Leon, look out, on his feet, breaking a tackle, still going, maybe gains a yard. It's going to bring a fourth down now for the Toros. Okay, let's see who comes in place. Okay, it's been all Toros ball for the first quarter. We haven't seen Belmont other than on defense. It's 8:50 left in the first quarter, 0-0 the game. Let's call the 4th and 36. So the Toros going to go for it here. Rivas, right from his position as a quarterback, punts it. It's going to take a Toros roll. It's going down, let's see, at the 10-yard line. So good kick by the Toros. We'll be back as both teams transition with the new units. This is East LA Sports Scene. Okay, we're back here now. 1st and 10 for the Belmont Sentinels. They come out of the Central League. Handoff. Runner. Oh, looked like he went down with one hand. They didn't call it. Number 1 is the ball carrier. Give him credit for struggling to get some yardage. That was Isaiah Chapman. He's one of the captains on Belmont. Okay, Belmont with a no huddle. Here they come right back. 1st and 10. That was a gain of 10 on the first run from scrimmage for Belmont. Pass incomplete. It's going to bring them 2nd and 10. 8:04 left in the first quarter. Okay, Belmont comes in at 1-1, and of course Torres 2-0. No huddle scrimmage, no huddle. They're back at the line. Try to set the backfield for you. Number 11 is Eric Aguilar. He's a co-captain along with number 1, Isaiah Chapman. Flag's going to be, let's see what the white hat there says. False start on the offense. 5 yards back. 2nd and 15. Ball's now on the 17-yard line. 2nd and 15. Aguilar hands it off. Blast up the middle. Look out. He's got yardage. Big gaping hole there for number 48. Gilberto Ochoa. 5'9", 158-pounder. He's a senior. Here they come. Trying to give the defense no rest. No huddle offense. Coach Scott McLean is the head coach. Aguilar. There it is, a Chapman. No, check that. He kept it. He kept it. Aguilar. He had a belly series play there, giving it a fake handoff to his running back. But then he slid it back out and rolled forward for some yardage. 2nd and 10 now. Check that, 2nd and 3. Handoff. Yeah, he's going to be stacked up there nicely. Okay, give Greer some credit along with number 5, Jorge Cepeda, Antonio Greer, 11. Number 11, the junior, 6'4", 195. Jorge Cepeda, 5'7", 220. 3rd and 3. No gain on the play. Oh, gave a hard count there. That's going to give Belmont a first down on a miscue by the Toros. Back to the line of scrimmage. Here come the Sentinels in white with green. Again, out of the Central League. Handoff. Here he comes. Go, good block. Nice drop there. Andrew Morales, give him credit on that. Great open field tackle. He had a big package coming right to him. He knocked him clearly off his feet. Good tackle. 2nd and, let's call it a long 3 here for Belmont. Right in front of us here at the 48-yard line. Handoff over right tackle. He has some running room. And he goes out of bounds. That's number 1, Chapman. Maybe close to a first down. Referees are discussing. And they're going to now give them a first down. 5:58, and again, rapid offense here for Belmont. They're just coming right at the Toros. Out of the T formation, fakes, rolls left, bootlegs as a receiver. He's out of bounds. No catch.
Hey, tell TTQ to keep his eyes on his man.
Looked like he ran out of space. Referee in the white hat signaling. Signaling something. He wants the ball. Ball spotted at the 40-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Let's give you the defensive lineup here for the Toros. Shotgun formation, receivers on both sides of the field, 2 on the right, left, and 1 on the right. Single back with Aguilar. He's the quarterback, number 11.
Watch the outside.
Handoff. Oh, good fake there. Down to the 29-yard line for a first down goes Chapman. So the ground game going well for the Belmont Sentinels. Good play action work there shown by Belmont with Eric Aguilar handing it off to his running back Isaiah Chapman. Torres front 4 need to dig in. Linebackers maybe you need to check out the running angles here. Again, Chapman spinning, running backwards, then gets blasted. Oh, good tackle. Number 6, Frank Urzua. Put the pop on him and knocked him down, but there was Chapman trying to run backward for yardage. Imagine that. Good balance shown there by that runner. Front 4 from Torres need to dig in. Aguilar back to pass. He gets rolled out of the pockets, heading to the sideline. Oh, he gets hit and knocks. Oh my goodness. Right at the yard marker, down at about the 20-yard line, knocked out of bounds. Big gain there by Aguilar. He kept it on a keeper and rolled left. On the far side of the field now, Belmont driving. Handoff to Chapman over left tackle. He's got room. Looks like nobody's on him. Oh, he's going to be down towards the goal line. Oh, the Belmont big linemen blowing some holes there in the Toro defense. Inside 4, Jorge Cepeda, Deante Leon, Heriberto Cepeda, and let's see here. We have Antonio Greer. Okay, timeout on the field. Ball's going to be marked at about, let's call it the 5-yard line. We'll be back after the timeout. This is East LA Sports Scene. Okay, 1st and goal to go for Belmont, knocking on the door of opportunity here. And the runner goes straight in. Let's see if they signal a touchdown. Number 48, give him credit, Gilberto Ochoa. And Belmont draws first blood here in tonight's game at 4:22. A 5-yard run up the middle for Belmont. Point after coming. Belmont's no-huddle offense may have caused some concern here for Coach Burnley here, at least in the first quarter. We'll see what happens. Aguilar to Chapman, breaks the tackle, and he gets in. He gets in. Point after is good. We'll be back with a kickoff in just a moment. This is East LA Sports Scene. Okay, both teams, special teams are on the field now. Okay, for Belmont, let's see who's the kicker here. Let's try to get a number on him. He's a left foot kicker, number 25. That's David Sanchez. And it's picked up right there by Gilmore. Breaks a couple of tackles, still on his feet, struggling. And then he's dive bombed there by number 14. Coming in for the tackle, Emerson Velis. But Gilmore on the kickoff return. He's going to run it back from about his 20 all the way up to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Toros. Let's see what Coach Burnley comes out with here. Just underway here on a beautiful Friday night, September the 8th, 2017, Game 3. And again, as we mentioned, Torres 2-0 with 2 non-conference wins over Verdugo Hills and Hollywood High. Now take on their 3rd non-conference opponent in Belmont, also from the Central League. Okay, players been sent in. Here come the Toros out of the huddle. Rivas at quarterback. In motion is Greer. Pitched. Gilmore. He's going to try a sweep. Gets a block. Still on his feet at the 50, 40, 30. Tries to cut in. Is he still going? Yes, down to the 20-yard line. So, beautiful run there again by the All-American candidate, Taekwon Gilmore. Has the Toros in great field position just like that. As they say, you can't keep a good player down for too long. He got a good block from his right end. Looks like that might have been Antonio Greer. And that just sent him free. And his speed, ladies and gentlemen, sports fans, is just contagious. Rivas again under center. Takes the snap. There it is. Gilmore on the inside. Around 2015. Beautiful effort there as he struggled to balance himself, but then rolled his body forward and did pick up some good yardage. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. And we're looking at an 8-0 ball game in favor of Belmont. Oh, they're going to call holding. Another holding penalty. Oh, negating good efforts here by Taekwon Gilmore. Okay, Toros come out, breaking the huddle.
See how they playing? See if nobody.
Greer in motion, steps out, handoff. Williams straight up the middle on a fullback carry, a blast. And he'll pick up another, the 10 yards that they just got penalized. Ball's going to be marked at about, let's call it the 18, 19-yard line. I can't really measure it well from here, but it's at the yellow hash mark there for soccer. And here come the Toros back up to the line of scrimmage. Williams alone, setback here. False start against the Toros. There was some movement at the line. Okay, my balls move back. Let's call it to the 23. 2nd and 13. Balls marked around approximately 23 and a half, 24-yard line. 2:20, the clock is moving. Vargas split out here to the left. Rivas back to throw out of the pocket. Oh, who's he throwing that one to? The receiver had crossed the post pattern already. It's going to bring up 3rd and 13. Again, the big front four there giving good time there to run the play. Cepeda, Ledesma, Mayorga, Hernandez, and Leon all working hard there on the O-line. Okay, 3rd and 13. Oh, look out. Fumble on the snap. Toros hurting themselves here when they were in the red zone. Had great opportunity there to try and tie things up, but they turned the ball over on a fumble. Now the defenses are going to have to go out with 2:07 left. Coach McLean from Belmont just applying pressure with no huddle. Toros defense is going to need to stiffen up here.
You're supposed to bend toe. Because that's where they hitting us in the C-gap.
Okay, 1st and 10 for Belmont. There's a snap, there's a run. They're trying to exploit the ends, and that was Chapman. Coming in for the stop was Mario Gonzalez, number 9, the safety, cornerback. Man-to-man coverage out here. First and 10, another 10 yards picked up by the running back. He's back to pass. He's got time. Still got time. And finally we see a flag there. And number 59, give him credit, Ish Arcega. But back at the line of scrimmage, the referee in the white hat threw a flag, and it has to be holding against Belmont. Aguilar had lots and lots of time to look for his receiver, so good coverage provided by the safeties in the corners. And then a penalty. Now finally a penalty going against the opponent. Okay, ball's pushed back. 1st and 17 from the 36. Aguilar has a man right there, but he's hit immediately. He picked up on number 25, Sanchez, but Gilmore there to stop the play for any yardage. It's going to bring up 2nd and 17, or 13 from the 28. Spread formation, handoff, look out, here it is, Chapman. Breaks a tackle. Oh, first man hitting him was Vargas, and then Gilmore. But some good running here is shown by Isaiah Chapman. He's 5'4", 141-pounder. He's a running back, a D-back, and he's a senior. One of the co-captains on offense. 49 seconds left. Let's see what they spotted here now. Illegal block in the back by Belmont declined. It's going to bring up 3rd and 13. Let's see if the front four can dig in. 4-3 defense here for the Toros. Got a free safety here in the back. There's Morales. There's a fake. It's a roll. He's going to go pass. And he's going to receive it. And the receiver falls out of bounds. Trips up on the track. They give him credit, though. That's Carlos Chavarria. Gets the first down on a rollout. Bootleg to the right. He got into the flat. Beat his defender. Aguilar at quarterback. Hands it out to Chapman, off left tackle. Still on his feet to 30, down to the 28. Chapman showing very good running skills, just taking the handoff and just skipping forward. No huddle offense, first down, the sticks move. And it looks like there's going to be a timeout on the field here with Belmont going to the sideline. And that's going to end the quarter. Check that. We end the quarter at 4, 3, 2, 1. And there you see on the board, end of the first quarter. Belmont 8, Torres 0. We'll be back with more play in just a moment. This is East LA Sports. Here we go now to start the second quarter. Belmont at their own, let's call it the 28, Toros 28. And the referee in the white hat is indicating something over to the Belmont sideline. Looking maybe at the down marker. He's heading over that way. And he held up play, so no, technically we're not underway yet officially for the second quarter. And so far we've been watching the ground and pound game here along with a few passes from Belmont. And that's the story of the first quarter where they put up a touchdown and a two-point conversion. And on the other hand, of course, the Torres just being, penalized with big plays and touchdowns. There goes Chapman again, still on his feet. He's a difficult runner to bring down. My goodness, lots and lots of moves, similar to Taekwon Gilmore, only he's smaller. He's at 5'4". So he's just going behind his blockers. And the blockers are making contact and collision with their opponents and moving them out of the way. It's as basic as that. Aguilar over center. Uh-oh, he's going to get, almost got sacked. And he does get sacked finally. Vargas along with Gilmore in there. Is there a flag on the floor? Let's check that out. Referees are discussing. Looks like flags, both flags fell. It was at the end of the play because he was about to roll out, couldn't find the receiver, stopped in his tracks, and then he was set upon by the defenders. Yeah, personal foul, there it is, against Torres. Oh my goodness. Wow. He was already down, and then we saw something happen afterwards. Anyway, Belmont, recipient of the call. Twin backs there. Aguilar hands it off to Chapman over right tackle. There's nobody there. He's in. Nobody there to stop him. The anticipation there. Was happening by, let's call it the defense. They weren't set, and Belmont just ran it through, untouched into the end zone. That was Chapman. So benefiting from that penalty, they had great field position and ran it in. Chapman again, he's going to be stopped. Gilmore has him. Two-point conversion, no good. So the score will read 14. Or check that, did they give him the touchdown or not? Oh, he never made the touchdown, excuse me. I stand corrected. Ball's down at the 9-yard line. Great stop there by Gilmore. Clock is running with 10:15 left in the half. Wow, triple receivers out to the right. Aguilar looks over to the right side. Takes a snap. Counter play to Chapman, breaks a tackle. It looks like he's in. There's a touchdown signal from the referee in the line. And Chapman goes in for his first touchdown of the game. It's called from about the 2-yard line. And that's going to move the score now to 14. Let's see if they go for the conversion here or the two-pointer. Single or double. Looks like they're going to go for the 1 point. 25 is in. That's David Sanchez. He's a junior, 5'9", place kicker. Kick is up, left-footed. It's good. And the score now goes to 15-0 in favor of the Sentinels. We'll be back with the kickoff in just a moment. This is East LA Sports Scene. Let's look like 25, Sanchez. He'll be kicking off. Left footer. Here comes the run up. He's going to start from about let's call it 4 yards back from the ball. Kick is up, end over end, going back towards Gilmore. Looks upfield, tries to set his blockers. Goes around one guy. Still going right, left, still breaking. Now down up to the 48-yard line. So Taekwon Gilmore looking to get loose here. He's going to have to get his mind on the game. They trail by 15 points, a couple of touchdowns. And he's going to have to start things rolling here for the Toros to get back into the game here. Okay, Toros break the huddle right in front of us. Great field position, a great camera angle. Leon, pitch, here comes Gilmore. There he goes, he's going to far left at the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, touchdown. Let's check the field though. Do we see any laundry, any flags? It looks like it's going to stand. And just like that, Taekwon Gilmore and his fortunes continue to surge here at Torres High School. What we'll call, was it a 48-yard run from scrimmage? Right here in front of us, you saw Chris Leon pitch and catch was Taekwon Gilmore. And just like that, misdirection, he went right and then went left and had nothing but green field in front of him, and he was in his element when he saw that. No doubt about it. Unofficially, in a 48-yard run for TQ, Taekwon Gilmore. Let's see what the point after brings. Coach Burnley's got the instruction. And now Coach Burnley's going to call a timeout. Let's see what he brings in from his coaching staff. His offensive coordinators and defensive coordinators are all talking to him, but mostly on offense here for this very important point after touchdown. We'll be back in just a moment. This is East LA Sports Scene. With the instructions, full house backfield. There it is. Taekwon Gilmore scampering over. Oh my goodness. Woo! Unbelievable. And there's a penalty, I believe, holding. Look out. They're going to call holding against Torres. Oh my goodness. What a play. Ladies and gentlemen, sports fans, high school football fans, you must watch that play. We're going to try and show it to you in replay on our playback. But he saw the defender in the corner with an angle, but he just leaped right over him and got into the into the end zone, but there's a penalty. They're penalized. They're going to have another try to make it with 9:32 left. 15-6 is the score. Number 80, Chris Leon in at quarterback. Again, full house backfield pitch again. This time, Gilmore looking for space. Going to try and get rid of it. No, nowhere to go. And 2-point conversions, no good. Unfortunately, a great play nullified by a penalty. We'll be back with the kickoff in just a moment. This is East LA Sports Scene. Okay, there's the whistle set for the kickoff. Special teams are on the field. Here comes Urzua, the Twister Tornado Man. There it is, picked up at the 28-yard line. Chapman breaking a tackle. On his feet, spinning, still going, up to the 40, 50, 40 for Torres, didn't run out of bounds. Big kickoff return from the 28 all the way down to the 38 of Torres. Was number 21, check that, number 1, Isaiah Chapman. So just like that, with a good kickoff return, Belmont Sentinels back in great field position. Well, but they're going to claim that he stepped out of bounds at the 40. A big break for the Toros. Aguilar. Backfield, Chapman hands it off. Still going. Number 52 had a shot at him. First man that saw him was Heriberto Cepeda. Defensive tackle. Gain of about, let's call it 4. Second and gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Same backfield. Aguilar pointing to the left. Wideouts to the right. Fake handoff. He's got it. Going over tackle. Plenty of room. The blocking. Gilmore knocks him down deep in the secondary. Wow. The reads are not picked up. The offensive reads by the quarterback. As he looks over the defense, he's seeing something that he likes. And that's good pass offense in football because the quarterback looks at the secondary, he looks at the cornerbacks, he looks at the linebackers, and he studies the defense. Chapman, the only back there with Aguilar. He gives it to Chapman. Oh, he's going to be stopped this time. Number 42, Jalen Williams said, none of that on my side. Not happening over here. So the defense need to work on their tackles here. They need to get some assists along with some solo tackles going here and some tackles for loss. The biggest play would be a fumble, causing a fumble and then the fumble recovery. Aguilar throws down the field, intended for, let's see, player caught it. That was Ochoa. Looks like it was complete or incomplete. They moved the yard marker, so a completed pass. Ball's in the red zone, definitely. Let's see where they spot that. Looks like it's 1st and goal from the 10. 7:40 left in the half. Aguilar gave it to his running back. The pile's there. And let's see where they spot it. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. East LA Sports Scene Productions bringing you the high school game of the week, week number 3 here at Torres. We follow Torres all 3 games this season. Verdugo Hills, Hollywood, and now Belmont. Aguilar under center, takes a snap. Oh, looks like he might have lost it. Looks like there was a fumble. Let's see who comes up with the ball. Certainly fell out of his hands. Let's see if one of the Torres defenders at the line was able to snag it. Oh, they're going to give it to Belmont. Oh, they're going to signal touchdown. He must have fallen on the ball in the end zone. The ball did come loose from the quarterback. Okay, they're going to credit Belmont with the score there. And with 7:01, they take a 21-6 lead.
He needs to get off the field.
And unofficially, quarterback, unofficially we'll give credit to the quarterback, Aguilar, since he took the snap. Okay, here comes a point after by Sanchez. Now Torres is taking a timeout here to get themselves realigned. Yeah, timeout on the field for Torres. We'll be back in just a moment. This is East LA Sports Scene. Now for the point after, it's going to be conventional kick. Aguilar holds for Sanchez. He's a left-footed kicker, snap, kick. Looks good. And is good. Okay, that's going to move the score to 22-6. Still here in the first half. And we'll come back with the kickoff in just a moment. This is East LA Sports Scene. From the Belmont Sentinels, the run-up, the kick. And it's a squibber. It's going to head out of bounds. A penalty flag will go onto the field. And let's see what the usual protocols are. And the new units are coming onto the field. Okay, let's see what Coach Burnley has called now. Last series of downs, they put points up on the board as they're accustomed to doing so often through multiple skills of Taekwon Gilmore and on offense and then of course on defense as well. Okay, the ball is going to be placed on the far yard marks. Look out, Gilmore's being stood up and the whistle will sound. Multiple defenders in there. 32 is Josue Aguilar. Give him credit along with number 1 Chapman in on defense as well. So loss of about, let's call it 5, 2nd and 15. Clock running with 6:34 left in the half. Torres trail. Really for the first time this season, they're on the trailing end of a score, 21-6 at this point in the game. Full house backfield. Pitch, Gilmore, coming right, got a block, he's at the 30, and then all the way up to the 40. Needed just a little bit more of the space on the field to get around that defender. But nonetheless, it's going to pick up enough for the first down. So you're going to see Taekwon, he's going to go between the tackles, off the end, and on power sweeps right up through the line of scrimmage and down the sidelines on many of his carries. And he can certainly stretch the field on offense. Reads his defense excellently. And of course the linemen executing their blocking schemes and picking up all kinds of transitions and reading their defense. Okay, Rivas, single back, Williams, straight up the middle, blasting forward, another 10 yards, down to about the 47-yard line. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Power football right here from the Toros. Break the huddle, here they come up to the line of scrimmage. Okay, out of the shotgun. Leon in motion. Vargas, handoff. Williams still going, plowing forward, moving the knees. Just like running backs must do, continue to pace forward. Taekwon Gilmore took a breather on that play. He's going to come back in now.
Kat, you're gonna be valedictorian. You're gonna win her. Valedictorian. Same shit.
Toro's in the huddle. Clock moving, 5 minutes and 10 seconds. And there's Sebastian Mayorga, number 76. He's the center. He leads them out of the huddle and down to the line of scrimmage. Second runner through is Gilmore. Spins. Gains another, let's call it 5 yards on the carry. It's going to be first down. Nice blend there of carrying between Williams and Gilmore. First down, 1st and 10 from, let's call it Belmont 44-yard line.
Go down! Get him to go down! Go down!
Coming into the game, the quarterback is Mayorga, number 12, Ricardo. Oh, we got an injured player here, Chris Leon. Chris Leon holding his knee. Here comes the training department out, the training manager, along with the athletic department. They're going to take a look at Chris Leon here. Let's hope that he's okay. They can at least get his composure. Looks like it may be his left knee. And while they tend to him, we're just going to take a break here. This is East LA Sports Scene. Chris Leon, there's his. Okay. We're going to take him out there. It's an injury, but a good player, solid. Chris Leon, let's hope that he's going to be okay to come back and return to action. We'll keep an injury report status on it for you. Okay, back to the action here. By Carvajal. Oh, look out. Oh, necktie tackle. Oh, where was the call on that? They had Taekwon Gilmore wrapped up, but looked like there was a necktie. Horse collar tackle. No call there. Taekwon Gilmore, he gets up a little slow after that one. Oh my goodness. Got tackled way up high. No call on that one. Okay, but he's a competitor. One thing you got to say about Taekwon Gilmore, he's going to give it all. There he goes, he gets it. And he comes back with a decent run off left tackle. And he's helped up there by his competitor, number 7 on Belmont. Nice sportsmanship. That's Angel Linares. Yeah, Gilmore's going to come out just for a second, talk things over with Coach Burnley. Okay, he's got the message. Yeah, here he goes back in. 3:33 left. Clock is moving. We've been watching a lot of the game via the ground. Lots of running plays, not too many passing plays here. Therefore, the clock is in motion. Greer in motion, stops, comes back, pitch, forward. Here comes Gilmore, he's at the 40. Breaking tackle, still going, 30, 50, 20. Oh, and then he's going to be knocked down. Oh, look out, he's up. He is rough and he is tough. Taekwon Gilmore is going to give it to you every time. Roughly, let's call it from the 42 down to the 20-yard line, a 22-yard gain for Taekwon Gilmore. The man on a mission. And we have Grijalva in at quarterback. Or Carvajal, check that, Carvajal. He's a senior, number 12. And here's a whistle. Timeout's going to be called by Belmont. We'll be back in a moment. This is East LA Sports East High School Game of the Week. Okay, 1st and 10 for the Toros. Taekwon Gilmore, he's back in the game. Man in motion, handoff, left, right, over tackles Gilmore. Plowing forward, using his balance, using his schemes, gaining more yardage. This is a tougher game tonight for the Toros. Most of the time on these first 2 games, they've been up in front of their opponent. Clock is running now with 2:25. Now in the red zone. Here come the Toros. They break the huddle. Greer way out to the far left, number 11. Out to the right is Efren Vargas. Greer in motion. Handoff. Gilmore. Steps to the right, steps to the left. Struggles, gets down to about the 10-yard line. He was dancing in the backfield looking for an opening. And he gets up. Clock is moving now. No timeout taken by the Toros. Let's see what the front four can do here for the Toros. We're talking about Cepeda, Ledesma, Mayorga, and Hernandez. The big wall there on offense. Clock moving. Check that. The clock is stopped with 2:03. A brief timeout taken. Stop the clock, and here we go back to the action. Carvajal. Williams off left tackle. Moves the pile down to about, let's call it the 8-yard line. Jalen Williams, number 42. He's a sophomore, 6'1", 195. Good size for him. Oh, check that, a flag on the play. Okay. Looks like he pointed both sides with the arms extended. Okay, so offsetting penalties there. Pointed to the left and he pointed to the right. So here we go. Offset? Okay, the indicator is unsportsmanlike conduct. And they were offset for both teams. Okay, here we go. Back to the game. Big play here. Gilmore, Wildcat, going to the right. Trying to get in off the right end. He's in. He got a block. Beautiful play. Taekwon Gilmore. No flags on the play. Touchdown coming with 1:27 left in the half. Just what the doctor ordered for the Toros. Call it an 8-yard sweep to the right. Taekwon Gilmore. Second touchdown of the night. And we want to call it his 14th of the young season. 22-12 now, score is reading. Let's see what Coach Burnley calls here. Two-pointer certainly will help the situation. Carvajal at quarterback. Has it. Dropping back to pass. Rolls left. Look out. He's in trouble. Oh, looked like there's a face mask on that. Looked like the defender had his hand underneath. But no whistle, no flag. Two-point conversion, no good. The score remains Belmont 22, Torres 12. We'll be back with the kickoff in just a moment. This is East LA Sports Scene. When we're back, here we go. Frank Urzua. We want to call him the creator of the Twister Tornado kickoff. Here it comes. There it goes. It's touched. It's in play. It's buzzing around in the backfield. And there it is. Finally. On the floor. Number 81 stops it. That was Sergio Jimenez. And it was like a buzzsaw, just spinning around like a cone, like a blade. It's very difficult. So we called him and given him the new nickname of Frank Urzua, the creator of the Twister Tornado kickoff. Okay, 1st and 10 here for Belmont. They're going to spot it at about the 21-yard line, more or less. 1:22 left in the half. Toros defense being called upon now here to stop Belmont from any further scoring here in the half. Snap. Handoff. There goes the Chapman. Around right in. Look out. Good tackle there. Nice. Nicely done. Andrew Morales in on the stop there. Lowered his body, dipped in and dropped him. Okay, looks like there's an injured player down on the field. Not sure if that's number 1. If that is, that's Isaiah Chapman. Let's hope that he's going to be okay, but he was hit with a beautiful tackle by Andrew Morales. Let's check that, the knee on the field by the players. And let's hope that Isaiah Chapman is going to be back up on his feet. We'll be back in a moment. This is East LA Sports Scene. And Isaiah Chapman, he's going to be okay. He got up on his own power. And here comes his replacement, number 32, dragging tacklers, but finally brought down by Jalen Williams. Let's give number 32 credit, Josue Aguilar. He's going to pick up a first down. And with that, the clock stopped. They moved the chains. 1:07 running here for the end of the half. Aguilar again. And he handed it off to Aguilar Josue. And let's see what we have here now with the time on the field. Another player goes down with an injury. This time it's a Torres player. Let's see who that is. We'll be back in a moment. This is East LA Sports Scene. Left leg, holding it. Let's see how he's going to be here when they come back. Let's hope and pray Taekwon can get back into the scheme. Okay, we'll be back in a moment. This is East LA Sports. Okay, here we go. Injured player on that play was Taekwon Gilmore on defense. Here we go. And they're going to stack up the runner here with about 35 seconds left in the half. Belmont 22, Torres 12. Okay, could be the last play of the half. It's a running play, and that's going to be Ochoa, 48, blasting off the left tackle. 10 seconds now. May not be enough time to get the last snap off of the half. Let's see, 3, 2, 1. And they give it to Chapman. Got back in the game, and here's a flag. And let's see what happens to sort things out here for the end of the half.
Let's go, David!
Okay, the scoreboard reads 22-12. No time left on the scoreboard. But there was a flag, and the officially may not be able to end the play, the quarter of play, on a penalty. Let's take a look at the white hat. They're going to call the penalty against Torres on the last play. But with no time on the clock, they're going to let him run one play off. Okay, let's keep our eye on this. Very important play here. They gave a penalty at the end of the play as well. Okay, it looks like that's the second infraction that they've called in the game. Okay, free play here for Belmont. Aguilar, Chapman, obviously they gave him the call. He's got it. And he's going to be run out of bounds, well short of a touchdown, down into about the 25-yard line. And that should do it. That will end the first half of play with the score. 22-12 will get you an injury report status on Taekwon Gilmore and Chris Leon. This is East LA Sports Scene's production of the high school game of the week.
Let's go!
Okay, here we go. Kickoff. Twister tornado, and it's going to be down. We're just underway here, third quarter. And Torres kicking off. Belmont. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Sentinels, going from our right to our left or south going towards the north. 22-12, they're in the driver's seat at this moment in the game here, but two more quarters of play before this one will be decided. East LA Sports Scene Productions, high school game of the week, number 3, 2017 season. Aguilar to Chapman, over right tackle. It's going to be gang tackled. Good pursuit there. Number 11, Antonio Greer, along with Deontay Leon, Ish Arcega and company.
Just tell him to get off the ball.
Let's give you those numbers again. We've also looking at number 63, Eric Avitia, number 74, Jesse Hernandez, 52, Heriberto Cepeda, and 54, Deontay Leon, right at the nose guard. Pass in the flank, and it's going to Ochoa, but he will not gain anything on the play. He literally goes down where he caught the ball. Brings up third now. Third down for the Sentinels. Penalty now from the side judge. Let's see who that's going to go against. Let's check our referee in the white hat. He's going to receive his communication. Okay, it looks like they marked off a penalty. Okay, handoff. Chapman. Again, he draws tacklers to him. Greer and Hernandez in on the stop, and they give him credit for first down. Again, penalties really agitating the Torres tempo here. They were in good position to hold for a third and long, and it became a first down after the penalty. Hand off to Chapman. Misdirection play, and he's going to be tackled nicely. Jalen Williams introduces himself to Chapman. Isaiah. Give him credit for the tackle. Again, no huddle offense for the Belmont Sentinels, trying to bleed the clock for every possible second of play and offense, keeping the defense on its toes at every moment of the game. Good news, ladies and gentlemen, sports fans. Number 7, Taekwon Gilmore's back into the game. Aguilar airs it out. Oh, and he's blasted from behind. Number 59 lowered the boom on him, Ish Arcega, but only after he makes the first down. As we mentioned, though, good news was check that, Taekwon Gilmore back into the game.
They were all almost there, but they were all like let up.
Chapman. Oh, good tackle. Big tackle in there. Leon along with Hernandez and an injured player for Belmont. Looks like it might be a down lineman, so we're going to be back after the injury has been taken care of to the player. This is East LA Sports Scene. Set to go. Torres on defense. Oh, the flag here from this sideline. Let's see what that happens there. And the clock will stop. The play will stop. Offsides. Illegal motion against Belmont. That's going to bring up now 2nd and 15, 9:02 left in the third quarter. You see now, take a good look at Taekwon Gilmore. He's back. He's back, and presence is being made on the field. Let's hope he can sustain his health here during the rest of this game. He got shaken up late in the second quarter. Handoff, Chapman. He's been the workhorse trying to get around the right end. He runs out of space. He's going to get up maybe towards the, let's call it the 45-yard line. No huddle offense, a hurry-up offense here for Belmont.
All right, the boys are yard forward.
Aguilar at quarterback in the shotgun.
Hey, he moved.
Hand up to Chapman. Oh, he stacked up nicely. Greer. Oh, and having none of that. Oh, good tackle there. Unassisted. Give him credit for that. Good stand there by the defense. It's going to bring up 4th and 7. 4th and 7. Big turnaround here for the Toros defense. They must have gotten the instructions from Coach Burnley and the defensive coordinators. And now here they are ready to defend here on a 4th down play. Deep in the backfield. Looking for the punt, the snap. There's a snap. There's a kick. And that was Aguilar that got it off. Going headed towards Torres. Oh, good roll for the Toros. It's going to come backwards towards Belmont. And the ball was going to be marked down. It'll call it the 22-yard line. Taekwon Gilmore was certainly ready to run that back. And we'll be back in a moment with the change of units. This is East LA Sports Scene. Toros, they trail by 10, 22-12, third quarter, plenty of time in the game. Rivas, straight up the middle. They'll check it. Gilmore on a sweep. He's trying to get around up to the 40. Oh, he's brought down with a nice jersey tackle there by number 16, Josue Bautista. Oh, but here's Gilmore now coming up a little slow off of that run. This time it looks like it might be his right leg. Taekwon Gilmore, he's fighting through the pain. He's a competitor at the highest level. Understands the importance of winning, understands the importance of playing and competing. He's going to come out, though, for a breather here. He brings the ball up on a rush to the 50-yard line. Great field position, great camera angle here for our viewers on East LA Sports Scene. Rivas.
What in the holy hell?
Oh, look out, Greer. Greer came in on a busted play there. Like the key was trying to communicate with Rivas before the snap. Anyway, there's a miscue. Coach Burnley now trying to make sure the quarterback must convey the signals to the team. Okay, offside penalty, 1st and 15 from the 45, 6:57 left in the third quarter. Jalen Williams comes out for a minute. Okay, the Toros break the huddle. Single back formation with Gilmore. Greer in motion from his right to his left. Here comes Gilmore across. Misdirection. He's going to try and get around. Look out. He's got your white jerseys in front of him. Still going. Oh, tackled out of bounds here. No flag. What is going on with that? Okay. Clearly tackled out of bounds. Okay. That's going to bring it back to the line of scrimmage, original line of scrimmage up to the 50. 6:24. Clock stop when Gilmore rolled out of bounds or was tackled out of bounds. Rivas goes in now with the play. Same formation, wide receivers out here, slots to the right and left. Greer in motion. Hand off to the right. Here comes Gilmore. He's got some room. Look out. Oh, stiff-armed his defender nicely. So that was number 21. That was Carlos Chavarria, and Gilmore went around him for another 5 more yards, and that's going to be enough for a first down. So Taekwon Gilmore looks like he has picked up his second win, so to speak. In the phraseology of sports, second win means you're back to your original status and possibly even stronger. Good angle here from our perch here on the 50-yard line. Rivas, quarterback. Gilmore over left tackle, big hole. Breaks 3 tackles, still on his feet, 15, 20. Check that, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. 35-yard line, we look at the field for the flags, and it's clean. And we give the Toros a touchdown at 6:11 with the, let's call it a 30, was that a 35-yard run? 35-yard touchdown run. Tyquan Gilmore's third of the game. And that's going to bring the score now to 18. 22-18 in favor of Belmont. Let's see what Coach Burnley sends in here for the point after. Third touchdown of the game for Tyquan Gilmore, giving him a total of 15 on the season. Number 21, KT, Kenny Torres in for the point after. Placement by Riva. Oh, blocked. Blocked. And that's it. He cannot advance it. Kenny Torres' placement no good, so the score will stand. Belmont 22, Torres 18. We'll be back with the kickoff in just a moment. High school football fans from East LA and beyond, that's our market, that's our audience that we'd like to reach. There's Frank Urzua now, the twister tornado high up in the air, caught at the 37-yard line by a midfielder for Belmont. That was number 51 who caught it. That was Benjamin Rivas. And now the defensive unit goes back on the field for the Toros. Let's see if they can play some big-time high school football here and get the ball back for their offense. Tyquan Gilmore seems to be back in his flow. And we notice on offense, check. Let's see on defense. Sentinel, second possession of the second half. Chapman. Look out, quarterback, keep. And there's Tyquan Gilmore running them down. Confidence building again for the Toros, led by their captain, one of their co-captains, Tyquan Gilmore.
He did a good job squeezing it.
Along with Brandon Rivas.
Good job squeezing.
They are the captains on offense. And Ish Arcega and Chris Leon, captains on defense. Fullback formation, Chapman on a sweep. He's going to be dragged down. Oh, big time there. In pursuit, Williams and Greer and company after him. Haul him down for another loss. It's going to bring up, let's call it third and about 15. Oh, here's the referee now in the white hat. Do we see any flags on the field? Oh, here comes a penalty. Oh, my goodness. A huge penalty going against the Toros.
Dude, that was fucking third and like 15.
Oh, they're going to call a face mask. Oh, my goodness. Looks like the sideline judge threw that in there late after the play. Anyway, here we go. Back to the action. Counterplay with, check that, the quarterback. That was Aguilar trying to break over the right tackle, had two option plays to his runners going left and he went right. But another big disappointment there for Torres with the unsportsmanlike conduct on the face mask. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Giving the Sentinels brand new life here to start another drive. Aguilar dropping back, airs it out here in the wing and the flat. He's got a receiver. Oh, the ball just fluttered up there quite a long time, and finally Angel Linares caught it. It was just a step back pass, threw it to his right, and it's going to be a first down here for Belmont. Chapman single back here for Belmont. Handoff up the middle. He got hit once and then twice. Finally knocked down by number 59, Ish Arcega. They're getting into the red zone here. The ball spotted at the 22-yard line, very close to the red zone. Oh, looks like there's offsides again. Flag is going to fly. Offsides against Torres. Penalty yardage against Torres in 3 games is really climbing. Coach Burnley's going to really have to work on that with his team as they get closer to the season. Checked at the league openers. This still is in non-conference, and the Toros worthy of a number 10 rating for 2 weeks in a row from the Southern California Pro Sports Insider. Chapman on a sweep, down near the goal line. It's going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 10. Student body left, and Chapman, he's got some speed in those wheels. There's going to be an injured player. Ochoa for Belmont. He gets up. He's going to get up on his own power. And it looks like they're going to head towards the sideline. Let's see what the referee's going to call on the white hat. He blows his whistle to start the clock. 3:33 left. Ball's going to be marked at about the 10-yard line. There's another signal. Here we go. Line of scrimmage. Here comes the snap. Aguilar, Chapman, sweeping. There, he got stopped. Let's see, the tackler's there in on him. We got Greer along with Heriberto Cepeda. 4-yard gain. Let's call it 2nd and goal from the 6. So Belmont Sentinels surviving loss of possession way back at the 40-yard line when all of a sudden they were given a penalty. Here comes the next snap. Let's see if he's in. Are they holding? There's a fumble. There's possibly a fumble.
Wait a minute, that's Florida football.
Yeah, it looks like Torres has come up with the ball. Let's see what the signal is.
What's the call?
Oh, the referee has the ball in his hand.
What's the call?
Let's see what the call is. A white hat. Let's keep our eye on him. They're huddling now. Looks like that ball may have come out. Now they're huddling up here and deciding what happened on that play. The ball is not in the end zone, so here are the referees. Let's take a look at them as they talk. Here comes the white hat official. Oh, he's signaling fourth. Is it 4th down?
We came out with the football. There's literally
Third down. 3rd and goal from the 6.
Hey, tell him.
we came out with
No, check that. Now it's from the 3-yard line. They gave him credit for a gain, and timeout now taken by Belmont. We'll be back with more of East LA Sports High School Game of the Week. Discussing what happened there. Here comes a 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. Handoff, fumble, there it's on the floor, Torres, they pick it up. There it is. There it is. Number 7 came in for Aguilar, and that was Belmont. Number 7, Angel Linares, came in. There must have been a play there where Aguilar had to go out, but the ball was on the floor, and Torres comes up with it. That was an easy play to call on that one. So the goal line stand turns out good in the end. Now a flag comes out from the white hat after everything has been discussed.
What's the Q and them doing?
Antonio. That's Antonio, that's Q. That's
Okay. And there's a big play, penalty called after that play against, looks like it's going to be Belmont because he's indicating to their side of the field. Unsportsmanlike conduct. So the referee threw the white hat to right in front of the goal post. He's going to go pick it up now. Check him out. So he picks up his flag. And he must not have liked the attitude by Belmont. And they're going to stretch it out to the 16 or 17-yard line. And it's going to go against Belmont. Big break here. Unsportsmanlike conduct. So with 2:35 left, Toros breathing life again into their offense and into the game and into their psyche to make a big push here. They're undefeated at 2-0. They want to remain that way. Rivas along the I formation. Fullback is Williams. I back is Gilmore. Takes a snap. Around 2 or 3 players fighting forward. Wow, great shiftiness a la Barry Sanders and other great NFL runners from the NFL era. And you see a lot of those great running qualities in a back right here in Taekwon Gilmore. His footwork, his balance, his speed separates him from many, many high school players here in Southern California. Rivas, quarterback, I formation again.
Kevin's coming.
Here it comes again. Taekwon Gilmore's found a seam. He's off to the races. 50, 40, 30, 20, 50, 10. Touchdown. And we look to the field for any flags. And there it is at 157. A 70-yard run. Ball was unofficially on the line of scrimmage at the 30-yard line. So Taekwon Gilmore's 4th touchdown of the game. And that comes at 157. As we mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, watching this young player for the 3rd consecutive game, he is a threat at any point in the game. And now with that touchdown, the Toros take a 2-point lead at 24-22. Big point after. Gilmore on a sweep. And looks like he made it in for the conversion. 2-point conversion good for Taekwon Gilmore. And that ups the lead to 26-22. Wow. What a performance again by Taekwon Gilmore. And with that, the Toros take the lead. Number 7, recuperating, and bringing the breath of life back into his team as they now move forward with the lead at 26-22. You see it up on the scoreboard. And we still have one more quarter to play. So the Toros, give them credit, fighting back, never quitting, always focus on the game. Here comes the kickoff from Frank Urzua. The Twister Tornado in action. Check it out. Here it comes. Oh, he's going to send it end over end a little deeper. And there it is, number 21. Catching it. And he's going to be swarmed in there. Kenny Torres along with number 6 in there. Frank Urzua, the kicker. So the joy has returned here to Torres and the Toros, at least at this point in the game. They kind of rally their forces and stay in the driver's seat now. They're going to need to play good defense now and force 3s and outs whenever they can. 3-back formation. Sweep. Oh, unassisted tackle. Oh, check it out. Number 52 in there on the stop. Unassisted all the way. That was Heriberto Cepeda. Loss on the play. So the Toros, after the half, as we mentioned, they have rejuvenated themselves and restructured the game here. And back to the action. Here we go. Aguilar airs it out to the right. Oh, batted down and batted away by Efren Vargas. Third and 15. Clock reads 1:13. It's stopped because of the incompleted pass. They move the ball over to the near hash mark. Aguilar under center. Fakes the handoff, rolls right, has the pass. He's airing it out down deep.
Play ball. No.
And it's going to be incomplete near the Belmont bench. Gilmore, along with Vargas and Morales, providing excellent coverage over there on the wing and flat. Now it's bringing up 4th and 15, an obvious punting situation. Taekwon Gilmore is going to drop back in punt formation. And he should have a decent opportunity for a return here. Okay, back to punt will be number 25, David Sanchez. He's a left-footed kicker, so the ball's going to be reversing the spin. End over end. Gilmore's just going to let it go. It's not even near him. The ball ended up at the 43-yard line on the far right side of the field. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Toros from their own, from the Belmont 43-yard line. And Coach Burnley gets ready to send in his offensive unit in again.
Play like your big brother.
1:04 left in the third quarter. The East LA Sports Scene's production of the High School Game of the Week 2017-18 edition. Rivas at quarterback, slots on the right. Williams as the lone back. Williams has it, trying to get around left end. Oh, look out, breaks a tackle, still on his feet, gets the first down. Nice running there by Jalen Williams. Oh, flag on the play. Here comes the white hat, let's see what he says. Looks like it might be going against Belmont. They're moving towards backwards. Oh, unsportsmanlike conduct against Torres. It's going to nullify that run. The referee in the white hat now, there he goes, signaling the penalty. They're going to now mark it off. All the way back to the 48-yard line. Again, the Toros on top here by 4 points, 26-22. They've surged here in the second and third quarters, putting points up on the board at critical times. That gives Belmont a big, big first down with that penalty. Check that. They're not ready to move the sticks. We'll be back in a moment. This is East LA Sports Scene. Okay, here we go. We're back to the action. There's the referee in the white hat. He had a long talk with the side judge, and let's see what they do now. Torres with the ball. They maintain possession. We're inside of the minute for the half, for the third quarter. Gilmore slipping and sliding left and right, and he struggles forward down to the 50-yard line. You got to keep your eye on Taekwon Gilmore whenever he has the ball, because he is certainly a threat to break tackles and get off to the races in a hurry. Clock moving now with just 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Toros 26, Belmont Sentinels 22. Okay, number 76 over the ball, Sebastian Mayorga. Greer in motion. Stops, comes back, pitch. Here comes Taekwon trying to get around in. Oh, looked like a face mask there. Slipped 3 tackles. And down to about the 45-yard line. From our angle, the hands are getting inside the face mask, but that's the end of the third quarter. And with that, we're going to take a break here and come back for the start of the fourth and final quarter. This is East LA Sports Scene's coverage of the high school game of the week. The start of the fourth and final quarter. Let's see if the Toros can maintain their composure here on offense. Rivas, Gilmore slips the tackle, and he's going to gain about 3 or 4 yards on the carry. It's going to bring a 4th and 13 now for the Toros. Taekwon Gilmore coming over for a read from the coaching staff.
By the way.
Brandon Rivas checking back in. Kenny Torres also is in, number 21. Jalen Williams will come out for a breather. And with that, there's going to be a timeout. So we'll be back in a moment. This is East LA Sports Scene. We're back now. Magic words, we're back to the action. Gilmore out of the shotgun, airs it out. There's the receiver, intercepted. Oh my goodness. Oh, no call there. Receiver was waiting for the ball. He got pushed, no call, but interception. And a turnover here for the Sentinels. They pick up an INT. The ball's going to be spotted at their own, let's call it 25-yard line. Okay, the white hat is going into the middle of the pack here. Let's see what he's going to consult with. He's indicated a first down here for Belmont, so that play will stand. And the defense now has to come up with another stand to maintain its posture, maintain its lead. Handoff, they're going right. And it's Chapman. And he's going to roll it up field for a gain. Let's give him about, unofficially, let's give him about 8 yards on the carry.
We should tell him when he's not blitzing to get out of it. We got to tell him
Get down! Get down, Jesse.
Okay, here comes the next play from scrimmage. Aguilar looking left, throws it way over the head of the receiver. Incomplete pass.
Hey, it's 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 here. Big play coming up for the Sentinels. Just located right out of the mid-city area, the metropolitan area of downtown Los Angeles, you'll find Belmont High School, members of the Central League. Okay, big stop coming up here, hopefully for the Toros. Aguilar pitch. Chapman still on his, oh, good tackle by Greer, my goodness. Wow, but he picked up a first down on the carry. Clock moving. Oh, check that. They rolled him out of bounds, so the clock stopped. Now it runs again. 10:45 left in the game. Good tackling tonight by the Toros when they're in pursuit. Here's the pitch. Chapman still on his feet, running loose down the far sideline. Rolled out of bounds in front of his bench. Okay, second, and let's call it a long 2. No huddle offense. That kind of like puzzled Torres tonight. But they made the adjustments, and that's the main thing here for Coach Burnley. Okay. Okay, looks like we have Taekwon Gilmore trying to stretch out maybe what could be a cramp. He's sitting out there on the field. And with that, Coach Burnley's going to go out, talk to him, and take a timeout. We'll be back in a moment. Here we go. He's blowing the whistle. Taekwon Gilmore had to come out of the game for one play. He was cramped up, and it looks like he's going to be okay. Handoff. Look out. Chapman still on his feet. Down to the 40, inside to the 39. Greer in on the stop. In the pursuit game, we had Andrew Morales along with number 1, Efren Vargas. But a first down for the Sentinels. Pitch to the left. Chapman. And tackled out of bounds nicely. Jalen Williams. says, I'm stopping you right here at about, let's call it the 38-yard line. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8. Clock moving now with 9 minutes and 15 seconds left. Fake handoff. Check that. Gave it to the first back up. That looked like it was number 32, Josue Aguilar. Now we have a Torres player down. Oh, 54. Deontay Leon, well, he gets back up. He's okay. He's going to shake it off. So 74, Jesse Hernandez, along with 75, Steve Ledesma, come into the game. And there's a player, well, check that, Belmont players had taken a knee. Now they're back up. Let's go, they're going to come up to their line of scrimmage. Let's see if all the players are set for Torres. It's called 3rd and 1, a big play here for the defense. Let's see if they can stop him. Aguilar has a snap. There it goes to Aguilar. Oh, met. Stopped. Oh, my goodness. Tremendous hits. Number 5, Jorge Cepeda, along with 74, Jesse Hernandez, stonewalled him right there. It's going to be 4th and inches. D-line, oh, check that. They're going to give him the first down.
They're going to snap it now. Get down, get set, get set.
Tell him to
Get set, we got to get set.
set.
They gave him the first down, so it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. The referee is now blowing the whistle to start play again. Pitch. Here he goes, Chapman. Oh, good tackle. Andrew Morales showing you how to do it, ladies and gentlemen. And at the end of the play, the ball popped loose, and Gilmore had picked it up and was ready to run for the touchdown. However, the ball carrier had been called down, but Andrew Morales given credit on that unassisted tackle. Now here's a flag now.
I agree with you. This is garbage. I don't know how to.
And they look talking about unsportsmanlike conduct. Let's see who it's going to go against.
He threw the ball to the ref.
It's literally bounced around the ref's foot.
Okay, they're having their consultation. Here comes the referee in the white hat over towards Coach Burnley. Let's see what the flag's going to be about. There goes another flag. He just threw another flag now. Let's see what's going on here. There's flag after flag after flag. We have no understanding of what the calls are. It's going against Torres. He's pointing towards. And now you see the referee in the white hat talking with Coach Burnley. They're going to mark it off. Okay. Game 3 so thus far of the season, again plagued and marred by plenty of penalties. Unfortunately, against the Toros, the majority of them have come against them. And we're back to the action. Right in the middle of the field. Here comes Aguilar with the ball. He's going to be tackled. Let's call it about the 10-yard line. Rushing straight up the middle of the field with 8:24 left. It's going to be, call it third, check that, 2nd and 6 for Belmont. Let's see if the defense can rise to the occasion here. It's very, very critical. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty time of the game. Aguilar dropping back, airs it out. Oh, nearly, nicely touched. If it was by Morales, he stuck his hand, reached way up high to try and bat it further away. But it's an incomplete pass. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7 for first down for Belmont. Okay, 3rd and 7. Here comes Aguilar in the shotgun. And he's got Chapman. Chapman still rushing. Then Greer. Gilmore. And number 63 is in there, Eric Avitia. Big play here now. 4th and short for first down. Oh, we see some laundry on the field. There it is, another flag. Thrown right in the middle of the pack. Holding. Big penalty. Offsets that play there. That's a big break there for the Toros. They have a little bit more space to defend. So they've got to go 3rd and 13 here for Belmont. There's a snap. Aguilar. Oh, rushed out of the pocket, throws it into the end zone, intercepted, deep in the end zone at the 15, 30. Let's check to see if there's any flags though. Was that an INT, a pick in the end zone? It looked like he was way near the 1 yard line. But play penalty. We hope that this play will stand for Torres. We didn't see any flags on the play. But it looks like it's coming back.
What's it, 33? 33?
Okay, they call it now 3rd, and they're going to change it to 3rd and 3. They need to get down to about the 3 yard line or the 4 yard line. And living large here, Chapman breaks right. Yeah, he's going to be close to that down. He's going to be close to the first down. It's going to bring up maybe a 4th down, or it's going to be 1st and goal. Okay, big play here coming. They're going to call a 4th and 1. 4th and 1. We'll be back after the timeout. This is East LA Sports Scene. Back to the action. Huge play here. Now we're really clear about the last play, why there was so much confusion. It was ruled pass interference before Taekwon Gilmore caught the interception. Okay, here. Oh, movement. It's going to be false start. That could be one of the plays of the game there. A false start on the offense. 5 yard penalty. It's going to give the Toros another good shot to defend their goal. And we're still at the 7:27 minute mark left in the game. Torres 26, Belmont 22. And Aguilar rolling. And it's going to be no good. Incomplete. Incomplete pass. The Toros will take over. And Aguilar had several receivers in the end zone. They just couldn't hold on to the ball. And the defense rises to the occasion. A difficult stand, but one that was still completed. And the defense, again, really stepping up big time to hold on to the lead and give the ball back to the offense. And with that, you have, again, the threat of the Taekwon Gilmore Express train leaving the station. There's going to be a time management situation here for Coach Burnley. Let's see what he does. Now, last time they turned the ball over on an interception. Rivas, here it comes to Gilmore, turns on the Jets, breaks the tackle, and gets it up to about, let's call it the 22 yard line. Driven out of bounds there. Coach Burnley talking with his quarterback Rivas, stressing the importance of maintaining possession, keeping the ball in the hands of Gilmore, and the blockers, of course, getting out there showing some speed and some quickness, some of their athleticism and moving out the defenders, execute their blocking schemes. They got to stretch the field on offense and give the running backs some space that they need to operate. And of course, the wide receivers. It's all been a ground game, mostly for the Toros tonight. Rivas, Jalen Williams, and Tyquan Gilmore, he has it. Going to his right, breaks a tackle, still on his feet. Look out, dragging the tackler with him over the 30-yard line down to the 32. Good sportsmanship shown there by number 21 for Belmont. That was Carlos Chavarria helping Gilmore get back up to his feet. And now the Torres Toros see a lot of green field ahead of them. They're at their own 32, let's call it 33-yard line. Clock is moving with 6:25 left. They break the huddle. Again, number 11, Antonio Greer comes out. And inside, Greer is Morales. And Greer, check that. Oh, flag thrown at the end of that play. And the running back on the play was Gilmore. But let's keep our eye on the referee in the white hat, the crew chief. Oh, looks like it might have been helmet-to-helmet contact. That should be a major penalty. Here comes the referee right there indicating it in the white hat. And we're going to go major penalty. Big yardage given here to the Toros. Helmet-to-helmet contact. Oh. Okay, down inside to the 49-yard line of Belmont with 5:55 left. Rivas taking his time on the count. Gilmore went left. He has to go right. He's got a block. And driven out of bounds over there in front of the Belmont bench. Very, very good and unique running style for Tyquan Gilmore, as he's evidenced that throughout his career. Last year, over 3,600 yards gained as a junior. And he's on pace here to average over 250 yards a game. So he is in what we will call the zone of racking up the yardage per game. Williams in the I formation at fullback, handoff to Gilmore, the I back, over left tackle, look out, breaking tackles, 40, 35, 20, 15, drop down at the 10-yard line. Let's see how he is. It looks like he is going to be he was rolled over on the tackle. The defender had a good angle, and they're going to attend to Tyquan Gilmore on another huge run. Let's call it from the 50 down to about the 10-yard line, a 40-yard run. But let's see how he is. He's on the sideline. We'll be back in a moment. This is East LA Sports Scene. Okay, here we are back to the live action. The Toros in excellent field position here to score. Rivas, Williams blasting through.
What did I just say?
Up the middle, touchdown. Jalen Williams. Let's see and check for the flags though. Unfortunately, that has become a trend. Play, penalty, but we will wipe that slate clean here with a touchdown. Credited to Jalen Williams. Unofficially a 10-yard blast straight up the middle. And that comes at 5:24 left in the game, giving the Toros some breathing room here. Score reads now 32-22 in favor of the Toros. And point after now coming in. Let's see what Coach Burnley wants. Whether he wants a two-pointer or the single. Okay, big stack backfield. Pitch. Gilmore is going to stretch the field all the way to the corner. And he'll get in and beating his defenders to the pylon. Two-point conversion, good for the Toros. And now we'll drive the score up now to 34 to 22 in favor of Torres. We'll be back with a kickoff in just a moment. This is East LA Sports Scene. Okay, we're set to kick off now. Special teams are in the kickoff unit for Torres and the receiving for Belmont. Frank Urzua, watch out, here comes a twister tornado kickoff. He approaches, there it is, look out. Line drive, squibbing, kicking, handle back at about the 15-yard line by Belmont. Breaks the run tackle, and then he gets wrapped up nicely. Special teams coming in very well. Let's give credit to number 83 for Torres. No, check that. 63. Eric Avitia, one of the first men in on the stop to bring down the runner on the kickoff return. Let's see, they spot the ball at about, let's call it the 30. So check that, the 28-yard line, basically, or 25-yard line from our perspective. The hurry-up offense here, no huddle for Belmont. They're going to try and squeeze every minute out of the clock that they can, but they're running. Oh, and then he's stacked up nicely. Give credit there to Ish Arcega, number 59, along with his colleagues, number 74, Jesse Hernandez. As they stopped the runner, that was Chapman. Aguilar. That's handed off to Aguilar, Josue Aguilar, number 32. Clock keeps moving. So big credit here to the D-line all night long, coming up, making big stops when they needed to.
No, they gotta wait for them to come out. No, they gotta.
And the defense is getting all kinds of praises from the coaching staff. Oh, ball's on the floor. Aguilar jumps on it. And give credit to Williams on one side of the ball and Greer on the other, as they were also in the backfield ready to jump on that. Once the ball got on the floor and the ground, it was anyone's for the taking. Clock is moving now, 3:48. Belmont content to run it. Free safety in the backfield for the defense is Taekwon Gilmore for Torres. And that's going to bring up 4th and 7, so Belmont's and Coach Scott McLean are going to give the ball up. There's a kick heading towards the middle of the field. Let's see what Gilmore does. He's going to run away from it, just leave it alone. And the ball's going to be spotted at the 30-yard line. So the Toros defensive unit putting a shutout on Belmont in the second half, allowing them 0 points and holding the goal line stands about 3 times unofficially. So here we go now. The units have changed, and here comes the Toros. Okay, they break the huddle, and here they come. Flanked out here to the left as wide receivers. Morales along with Greer. Lone back is Gilmore. He's got it. He's going to get wrapped up. Gain of a couple for Gilmore. Let's give him credit for 1 yard gain. Clock is moving though, 2:55 left in the contest.
We got a fullback in the painter.
There's a snap now coming to Rivas. Man in motion was Greer. Look out, Gilmore. He's going to be wrapped up. And he's going to be stopped at about the, let's call it his progress, at the 22-yard line. And clock is stopped with 2:22 left in the game. Timeout taken by Belmont. We'll be back with more of East LA Sports Scene in a moment. Pitch. Here goes Taekwon. He went left, looking right, breaks, gets through a seam. And then he's going to be tackled in midfield, right in the middle of the field at about the 32-yard line. Belmont players respecting Taekwon Gilmore. Josue Aguilar gives him a hand to pull him up to his feet, get him back up in action. And looking down the road here for Torres football, with the win tonight, 3-0, as they head next week to Sotomayor on the 15th. And then on the 29th, they'll come back home for a game with Santee. So on the 22nd, they'll have a bye. And that's their bye week. And the 29th, Santee, 7 o'clock. October 6th opens up the Northern League, and that's going to be with Franklin, a huge game. And then Eagle Rock on the 13th. And then the 20th is Lincoln. The 27th is Wilson. And November 3rd, to close out the season, regular season, is Marshall. Timeout taken on the field. We'll be back with more of East LA Sports Scene. Okay, back to the action. 4th and 8. There's a snap. There's a kick. Good end over end. It's going to be fielded in the middle of the field. Dropped. Oh, then huge tackle. Oh my goodness. Gonzalez was down there. Arcega. Oh, Gilmore and company. Everybody rallied around that ball. With 1:32 left, it's going to be Belmont's possession. They're going to take it over at their own 33-yard line. But a good punt.
What?
34-22 is our score in favor of the Torres Toros, looking to stay undefeated here and go to 3-0 in non-conference play. There's Aguilar trying to air it out. Oh, he's caught it. He bobbled it, caught it. And there's a race to the, out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds right there at about the 25-yard line. But Aguilar put up a fly route there, and that was number 48, Ochoa, who bobbled it, kept it, caught it, and stayed in stride. And that quickens their pulse there for Belmont. They're down inside, let's call it the third, about to the 30-yard line. Aguilar's going to put it up again, looking left. He's going to be smothered, trapped. Oh, gang tackle. The ball got on the floor. It's on the ground again. Let's see who picks it up. But Greer, always in the middle of the field there for Torres, number 11, Antonio Greer, causing some panic there in the backfield, as Aguilar had no one to throw to. Clock is moving. We're inside of a minute with 55 seconds left. Torres student body really coming to life here as they close out the game. Aguilar looking left. His receivers were covered. He's still going. He's going to be brought down at the original line of scrimmage at the 30-yard line. Oh, here comes the flag at the end of the play. It's going to go against Torres. Unsportsmanlike conduct. And they're going to mark it off from the 30-yard line. Probably go down to, let's call it maybe the 15. At least half the distance to the goal with 37 seconds left in the game. Okay, that's one statistic we're going to try and find out in the near future. The total penalty yardage against Torres. Handoff to Aguilar. Aguilar's trying to plow forward. He's knocked down by Jalen Williams there. Clock is moving with 20 seconds left. No more timeouts for Belmont. Aguilar, he's going to throw it. Throws it into the end zone. It's incomplete. With 10 seconds left. .6 seconds left on the scoreboard. That's all the time is left between another victory for the Toros. And there's Aguilar now taking the snap from center. Fake handoff, rolling to the right. Tosses it. No good, incomplete. Clock stopped with 5.8 seconds. So again, giving you a recap here of the Torres schedule in case you want to come out and catch a game. Their next home game will be on September the 29th against Santee. That'll be a non-conference game, and then on October 6th is Franklin. Here's the last play of the game, possibly. Oh, a screen pass thrown way out in front of the receiver, and that is the final play of the game. And with that, we're going to give you a look at the scoreboard and bring our play-by-play webcast to a conclusion here from the home field of the Torres Toros. There it is, 34-22. We'll be back with our post-game interviews on the field here at Torres High School. Final, 34-22 Torres. Okay, here we go now for the customary player and coach and team sportsmanship handshake right at midfield. You see Belmont, who put up a good fight here. Very, very impressive with their offense, their no-huddle offense in the first half. They staggered and swaggered Torres Toros off balance and went out to a big lead here. And by halftime, they had gone in front by a score of 22-12. But everything turned in the second half, and the lights were lit up by Taekwon Gilmore as he put up, let's call it, 32 points, and it gave the Toros a huge lead, and at the end with the 34-22 advantage. So we'll be back. This is East LA Sports Scene, and we invite you to watch us on eastlasportscene.com. Here we are, head coach, Coach Burnley. Coach, what a game, 3-0, victory here at home. Good to be back home. But Coach, again, Belmont coming out with that no huddle.
Yeah.
Threw a tweak in their offense and put you guys on your heels a little bit, but you came back. Talk about tonight's game.
Look, we came out really sloppy in the beginning. They got up a bunch of points on us. I don't remember what it was. I just know it was a bunch of points. At the end of the day, Belmont's always going to field a great team. They got a lot of talent over there, a lot of great coaches over there. So they took us off our game by coming out, no huddle. We didn't expect that, I have to say. But the guys rallied back, and the guys stuck with it and hung in there, and we were triumphant.
And Coach, again, a little offense not in gear, so to speak, at the beginning, but give it time. And I'm sure that was your message to the team. Be patient. Things will come our way.
Yeah, that was absolutely the message. When we went into halftime, Rico, I told the guys, look, hey, this is a test. This is a test. Hang in there. Settle down. We could do this. And we did. Okay, Coach Burnley, and we are still talking about the environment here on campus at Torres, 3-0. Yeah. The football team is bringing the spirit and, of course, the fire and the enthusiasm not only to the students but to the community that is now able to come at any given night when you're home and watch and bring some joy to the community. Talk about that. Well, having a 1-9 season my first year here, there was always something electric about the guys that I knew that after a while, once we became acclimated to each other, that we could turn things around. Sure enough, we had a great season last year. Fans start believing in us, start packing the stands for us. This year, but the buzz was there that this would possibly be the team, and so the stands are being packed with fans curious to see if this is going to happen. Look, we're excited about what's going on. We've turned this thing around, and we're really proud of the guys. And Coach, this is very, very, as you would say, a highly academically driven school with 5 academies, and yet it's supposed to be all one under one school because of Esteban Torres High School. And how is that to navigate when you have 5 different schools that need to get the spirit? Well, look, Rico, it's not easy. You try and hope that everybody gets on board and gets behind us. There's been a lot of support from the administration as far as Mr. Buckman and Martinez is concerned, and they go out and they talk up for us. But across the board in the whole district, people are having money problems for their programs. What we're trying to do is get the administration, the full 5 principals, to really understand that this is a program, a sport that requires a lot of money, and for the most part, like I said, they're rallying to our side and helping us out. But like anybody, like any other head coach, we're trying to do our best to get the program the money it needs.
Yes, and as they say, the concept is very simple. Just looking at your hand is what it reminds you of. And
Absolutely.
without the fingers,
Without the fingers,
really
right.
everything has to work in unison and work to be efficient and to be correct and do what you need to do.
Absolutely.
Coach, let's talk about the schedule now.
Sure.
3-0, you're going to go to a road game with Sotomayor, come back with Santee, and then a bye week. But right now, the way you see the team gelling in certain places, you're not totally 100% yet, as you know, but you're happy in many areas so far.
Yeah. There were some things that happened to us early in the summer. There was some miscommunication with the administration as to us getting on the field and doing some things. And I'm not making any excuses, but I just think that there was some crucial time there that we didn't get to really work together with the guys, and now we're having to pull it together quickly. I think that explains our sloppiness. However, I believe that these guys will rally together and make it happen. As far as the schedule goes, we take one team at a time. We try to prepare and get them ready, and hopefully there are some things that we'll see tonight on film or in the morning on film that will help us prepare for the rest of the season.
And Coach, one last question quickly, because it was an important, I believe, injury to Chris Leon.
Yeah.
Okay, went down, and just a prognosis on him. Any idea?
I'm not sure. I know that it's serious. When a kid can't, even bend his leg. I'm a knee injury myself, playing in the same sport, and I know how crucial knees can be. I have to check and see what it is.
And the rest of the squad pretty much in good health. No other nicks and ticks, maybe.
We got the usual bruises and nicks. For the most part, I haven't heard yet about anything besides the seriousness of Christopher Leon. But we'll wait and see what the rest of the team looks like tomorrow.
Head coach Charles Burnley, we thank you.
Rico, always a pleasure.
Always, and we'll see you next time.
Take care.
All right. Okay. Speaking number 11, Antonio Guerrero. What a huge game again. You have been the stalwart. You've been the backbone both on offense and defense, but we see you shining a lot on defense. Talk about tonight's game and the big win.
Well, tonight's game was a hard time for us. We was down halftime, and we just had to build up. We had to build up, and I told him redemption. That's the word of the day, because that's what we need. So we had to build it up, and that's when we won.
Seems like the Toros always rally up. You guys get into the special huddle with yourselves, talk about it as a band of brothers, and say, hey, this is what we got to do. The coaches have told us. Now you got to do it and execute it. Your thoughts on completing that form? Talk about what you feel in that huddle.
It'd be anger. It'd be a lot of emotions, but I just got to build that up and take it out on the other team. Okay. And I'll be having to tell my teammates that too. And tonight we saw Belmont come in with a no-huddle offense, kind of hurrying things up and getting you off staggered and a little off balance, but you guys adjusted to that. Yeah, we wasn't expecting it, but we had to switch up the defense to adjust to it, like you said. Okay, and they were throwing a lot of things at you, a lot of good running backs and some passes that got up in the air as well. Yeah. It was hard for us to get that, yeah. But a big win nonetheless. Yeah. Okay, Antonio Guerrero, we're going to let you go. Great game. Talk to you soon. All right? Okay. Number 2, Andrew Morales, and he has another good game behind him. This is his 3rd game in a row where we have been calling him in the defensive secondary. Sometimes on offense we see you get in the schemes of things. But, Andrew, big win tonight over Belmont. Talk about that.
Yeah, when we came out kind of weak. We were down. We just got to pick it up. Our defense, we had to adjust some stuff in halftime. Stop that run because they were pounding us in the inside. So we got to stop that. And we adjusted and we came out victorious. Talk about what Belmont was doing here with the no-huddle offense. I mean, that kept you guys a little off balance, correct? Yeah, correct. Not teams that we play against do hurry-up offense. And I guess they noticed that we're short on players. We only got 28, so I guess they're trying to tire us out. Okay. Now, in what school are you enrolled here at Torres? Performing arts. Okay. And that seems to be a good academic schedule for you, correct? Yes, sir. Okay, let's talk about also the schedule. This is your 3rd game, and you got to feel the momentum building up. 3-0, undefeated. Talk about that. It's amazing, man. It's amazing. I started off in the sophomore year when we went 1-9. It was a bad time, but now we're improving progress, and we're out here. What would you say how to characterize the team right now? How are they feeling when you're not with the coaches? Are you feeling whether you, as a teammate, as a classmate? How are you guys feeling on campus right now? I feel pretty good, Teammates, yeah. Pretty good. Okay. And the strength, you see the team gelling in all aspects, correct? Yes, correct. Okay. Next week, another game. Yep. Okay, road game and then come back? Yep. Okay. Come back home. get that win again.
And lastly, how about the Torres student body coming out little by little? More people are coming to see you guys play.
More people coming out. They're not seeing us more. You know, we're winning games out here.
Okay, last question. Your importance of playing and winning like this for the community. Talk about that.
It's a really important, man. I grew up here, you know, so every time when I get in this field, I play for my community, my family, my friends, fans, play my heart out.
Okay, there he is, number 2, Andrew Morales, looking big in that uniform, playing big. We'll see you next week, okay? Next time, okay? All right, Vargas, pretty good. Welcome to the program and good game tonight. How you feel?
I feel good because we won and we came back from the loss in the halftime. Yeah.
This was a big dogfight. It was going back and forth, but Belmont came out really punching and slugging. You guys had to take it and then come back. They went into the lead at halftime. Talk about what you guys did to adjust that.
Well, we went inside the locker room. We were talking about how we're going to adjust it, what we're going to do to close the gaps in the middle, and that's what we did. We came out and it worked. We stopped them.
And they had some good runners.
Yeah, well,
He was very good.
he was
Chapman
good.
was good.
He was good.
Okay. And how about the reads now? You guys were really looking really in the second half. You shut them down because they only didn't score in the second half. So the adjustments were made at halftime, but your defense was really giving them problems. Talk about what you guys did to adjust.
Well, we just like put more linemen, and that's how we did it. And like we closed the gaps, all of them.
And on those big goal line stands, you guys came up big.
Yeah, we had to push it. Everybody had to work hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And talk about your the school that you're in here, Torres.
I'm in performing arts.
Okay. And how things going there in academics? Pretty good.
It's cool. Everything's cool. And then like today, we're just gonna win.
Okay. And Efren, talk about the importance of playing here at Torres and what it's doing for the community, the school, the spirit, and just the demeanor of the classes, the kids on campus here. How's everyone taken to the football team?
Everybody's comfortable. Everybody likes how we're winning, how we're all bringing W's to the school, and everybody's like really they have a lot of spirit for the football team.
Okay. Well, we want to wish you success and good luck for the season that's still coming up. You got a couple more non-conference, and we'll see you back here hopefully in another home game. All right, good luck.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Speaking with number 7, Taekwon Gilmore. Taekwon, a rough and tough battle tonight, but in the end, victorious. Talk about tonight's game with Belmont. It was very interesting, different than what you played so far, but give us your perspective of the game.
And we got off on a rough start. We started fumbling the ball, arguing with each other, but then we had to pick up that brotherhood like we always do and just grab onto each other and just try to make something happen. And when we started doing that towards the third quarter, it was 22, I think 18. And my coach told me, you got to get in, you got to get in. I'm like, I'm cramping, coach, you got to get in.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, I get in. Now he tell me, he like, you got to bust it, you got to bust it. So I'm thinking in my head, like, how I'm going to do it, how I'm going to do it.
Yes.
I get the ball, I just run.
Yes.
I just go.
Well, you show what Taekwon Gilmore can do in any given game and in any given moment. But again, we want to really raise the bar on defense because in the second half, you shut them out.
Yeah.
They didn't put any points up on the board. So at halftime, you guys made the proper adjustments with the coaching staff.
Yeah. I started telling, I had to start telling my coaches, like, the 3-down linemen ain't working, 3-down linemen ain't working. They blitzing, they coming up the middle. So you're like, I'm going to change it. So we start going 5 down. Man, that's when we start just changing it up. Then coaches start blitzing linebackers. Then, we just running down people, just pursuing.
Yes. Taekwon, one of the questions we haven't asked you for our viewers is what school are you enrolled here at Torres?
I'm in performing arts.
Okay. And how things going there academically? Pretty good?
Yeah, acting, dancing. I'm actually finna do a solo in October because of my first performance for football versus Verdugo Hills. It was like, you got to do a performance for us. You got to do a dance performance. So I'm like, all right, I'll do it.
Okay. Well, last question. We've been covering you for 3 games, and hopefully you've been able to see some of the highlights and the play-by-play that we've done. How are you reacting to that? And how's your family as well, looking at that?
My family, and my mom, she support me, though. She support me.
Okay.
She still trying to come to the game she could come to.
Okay. Well, that's what it's all about. Support from the family and friends, and of course, your classmates and teammates. Taekwon Gilmore, another good game. We'll see you next time. Okay? All right. That concludes our interviews here with the players from Torres, the victorious Torres Toros. We're going to come back in just a moment. This is East LA Sports Scene. Okay, that's going to do it for East LA Sports Scene production of Torres High School football. They're coming away victorious tonight over the Belmont Sentinels, and that will do it for Rico Cabrera Jr. taking all the pictures and photography and the video, and yours truly, Rico Cabrera Sr., doing the play-by-play. We want to thank you for watching this edition of the High School Game of the Week. See you on our next promotion, our next production. Take care.